the woman who enters 2026 like this receives everything. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. Welcome to this moment. Welcome to this breath. Welcome to this sacred pause you have chosen to give yourself. Right now, wherever you are, whatever you have been carrying, whatever thoughts have been swirling through your mind, let them begin to soften. Let them begin to dissolve like morning mist lifting from a quiet lake. You do not need to chase them away. You do not need to fight them. Simply notice them, and then gently, tenderly, let them drift. You have arrived somewhere safe. You have arrived somewhere soft. You have arrived in a space that has been prepared just for you. A space where you can breathe, where you can rest, where you can remember who you truly are beneath all the noise, beneath all the expectations, beneath all the trying and the striving and the endless doing. Here, in this moment, you are held. Here, in this moment, you are enough. Here, in this moment, nothing is required of you except your presence, your beautiful, precious, irreplaceable presence. So let us begin with a breath. Take a slow, deep inhale now. Feel your lungs expand. Feel your chest rise. Feel the air, cool and clean and full of life, filling every corner of your being. Hold it gently at the top, just for a moment, like holding something precious in your palms. And now release. Let it all go. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let the tension in your forehead melt away. Let your hands rest open and soft, wherever they are. Take another breath now, even slower than before. Breathe in peace. Breathe in stillness. Breathe in the knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. And exhale. Exhale worry. Exhale doubt. Exhale the heaviness you have been carrying that was never yours to carry in the first place. One more breath, beloved. This one is for your heart. Breathe in love. Breathe in acceptance. Breathe in the truth that you are worthy of every beautiful thing this life has to offer. And release. You are here now, fully here, fully present, fully ready to receive. As you settle deeper into this moment, I want you to know something important. The words you are about to hear are not random phrases gathered from distant places. They are not hollow echoes of things spoken 1,000 times before. These affirmations, every single one of them, have been written from the heart, crafted with intention, and offered to you as a gift from Daria. They were created in quiet moments of reflection, born from a deep desire to reach you exactly where you are. They were written with you in mind. Yes, you, the woman listening right now, the woman who felt called to press play, the woman who is brave enough to believe that her life can be different, that she can be different, that something beautiful is waiting for her on the other side of this threshold. Consider these words a personal offering, a transmission of love and light from one soul to another, a gentle hand reaching through the space between us to remind you of what you already know, but may have forgotten. You are not alone in this journey. You have never been alone. And as you receive these affirmations, know that they carry within them the intention of your highest good, your deepest healing, your most radiant becoming. Let them wash over you like warm water. Let them seep into the places that have felt dry and forgotten. Let them remind you of your own magic. Now, beautiful one, let us begin. Let these words become yours. Let them settle into your bones, into your cells, into the very fabric of who you are. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to try to believe. Simply listen. Simply receive. Simply allow. I trust. I trust in the unfolding of my life. I trust that every experience I have had, every joy, every sorrow, every moment of confusion, every flash of clarity, has been leading me exactly where I need to go. I trust that the universe is working in my favor, even when I cannot see it, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. even when I feel lost in the fog of not knowing. I trust. I trust that I am being guided by a wisdom far greater than my mind can comprehend. There is a force of love that moves through all things, and it moves through me. It knows my name, it knows my heart. It knows every secret dream I have whispered in the dark, and it is conspiring, always, on my behalf. I release the need to control every outcome. I release the exhausting grip of trying to figure everything out. I release the belief that I must have all the answers right now, in this moment, before I can move forward. I trust. I trust in divine timing. I trust that what is meant for me will find me. I trust that doors are opening even now, in ways I cannot yet perceive. Opportunities are aligning, people are being drawn into my path. Blessings are on their way. I do not need to chase. I do not need to force. I do not need to push or struggle or exhaust myself trying to make things happen. I simply need to trust. And so I do. I trust. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for all the times I was too hard on myself. For all the moments I looked in the mirror and saw only flaws. For all the nights I lay awake replaying my mistakes, punishing myself for being human. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for the relationships that did not work out. For the words I wish I had not spoken. For the words I wish I had said but kept silent inside. For the times I stayed too long. For the times I left too soon. For the times I did not know what I wanted, or wanted too much, or wanted the wrong things. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for not being further along, for not having achieved everything I thought I would by now, for the goals I set and did not reach, for the promises I made to myself and could not keep, for the dreams I let go of, and the dreams I held on to too tightly. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for all the times I dimmed my light to make others comfortable, for the times I abandoned myself to keep the peace, for the times I said yes when I meant no, for the times I shrunk and hid and played small because I was afraid of what might happen if I took up all the space I was meant to take up. I forgive myself. I lay down the burden of guilt. I lay down the weight of shame. I lay down the heavy stones I have been carrying for so long that I forgot they were not part of me. They are not part of me. My mistakes do not define me. My past does not imprison me. The woman I was yesterday is not the woman I am becoming today. I am allowed to grow. I am allowed to change. I am allowed to start again, as many times as I need, without apologizing for the journey. I forgive myself, completely, tenderly, unconditionally. I am free. I am in alignment. I am in alignment with my highest self, the version of me who knows her worth without question, the version of me who moves through the world with grace and confidence, the version of me who does not shrink, does not apologize for her gifts, does not hide her light under layers of fear and doubt. She is not some distant future self I must struggle to become. She is here, within me, right now. She has always been here. I am simply remembering her. I am simply returning to her. I am simply allowing her to emerge. I am in alignment with my purpose. I may not know every detail of what I am meant to do. I may not have a perfect plan laid out before me, but I trust that I am being led. I trust that each step I take, each choice I make, each moment of courage I summon is bringing me closer to the work I came here to do. My purpose is not something I must search for outside myself. It is something I am. It is woven into my very being. It expresses itself through my passions, my curiosities, my joys. It reveals itself in the moments when I feel most alive. I am in alignment with abundance. I release all beliefs that tell me there is not enough. Not enough money, not enough time, not enough love, not enough opportunity. These beliefs are not true. They are old stories, inherited fears, echoes of scarcity that do not belong to me. The universe is abundant. Life is abundant. Love is abundant. And I am worthy of receiving all of it. I am in alignment with love. I am in alignment with peace. I am in alignment with joy. I am exactly where I need to be. Abundance flows to me easily and naturally. I do not need to struggle for it. I do not need to prove myself worthy of it. I do not need to work myself into exhaustion to earn it. Abundance is my birthright. Money comes to me from expected and unexpected sources. Opportunities find their way to me with grace. Doors open that I did not even know existed. The right people appear at the right time. Everything I need is provided, often before I even know I need it. I am a magnet for prosperity. I am a vessel for blessings. I am open, receptive, and ready to receive all the good that is flowing toward me. And I receive it with gratitude. I receive it with joy. I receive it with the deep knowing that there is always more where that came from. That abundance is not a limited resource I must hoard and protect. It is a river that flows endlessly, and I am standing in its current, letting it carry me forward. I release all guilt around receiving. I release the belief that I must always give and never take. I release the fear that if I have too much, someone else will have too little. That is not how abundance works. My prosperity does not diminish anyone else's. My success does not take away from another's. My joy does not deplete the world's supply of happiness. There is enough. There is more than enough. And I am worthy of my share. Abundance flows to me easily and naturally. I welcome it. I celebrate it. I allow it. I am worthy. I am worthy of love that does not hurt. Love that does not require me to abandon myself. Love that sees me, truly sees me, and chooses to stay. I am worthy of relationships that nourish me, friendships that lift me up, connections that feel like coming home. I do not need to settle for crumbs of affection. I do not need to convince anyone of my value. The right people recognize me. The right people treasure me. The right people show up for me, again and again, not because I have earned it, but because I am inherently worthy of being shown up for. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of recognition. I am worthy of being paid well for my gifts. I am worthy of achieving my dreams without guilt or apology. I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of pleasure. I am worthy of joy that asks nothing of me in return. I am worthy of taking up space. I am worthy of being seen. I am worthy of being heard. I am worthy, not because of what I do, not because of what I achieve, not because of how I look or how much I weigh, or how productive I am, or how perfectly I perform. I am worthy because I exist. I am worthy because I am here. I am worthy because I am a living, breathing expression of life itself, and life does not create things that are unworthy of love. I am worthy. I say it again, and I let it sink in. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. If these words are touching something deep within you, if you feel something shifting in your heart, if this moment feels sacred and true, I want you to know that you are part of something beautiful. There is a community of women all around the world who are listening to these same words, feeling these same feelings, opening to these same possibilities. Women who are choosing to believe that their lives can be different. Women who are brave enough to receive. Women who are ready to enter the new year as the fullest, most radiant versions of themselves. You are one of them. And if you feel called, I invite you to leave a word in the comments. A simple word that captures what you are feeling right now. Or perhaps an intention you are setting for yourself. Or simply the word yes, as a declaration that you are ready, that you are open, that you are claiming everything that is meant for you. And if you have not yet subscribed, consider this a gentle invitation to stay connected, to return to this space whenever you need to be reminded of who you are, to be part of this loving community that is growing and expanding and becoming more beautiful every single day. You belong here. You are welcome here, always. Now let us continue. Let us go even deeper. I honor my sensitivity. For so long, I may have believed that feeling deeply was a weakness, that being tender-hearted was something to overcome, that my sensitivity made me too fragile for this world. But I know better now. My sensitivity is my superpower. It allows me to feel the beauty of life in ways that others might miss. The warmth of sunlight on my skin, the kindness in a stranger's eyes, the magic in small moments that might otherwise pass unnoticed. My sensitivity allows me to connect deeply with others, to truly see them, to hold space for their pain and their joy, to love with a fullness that transforms everyone it touches. My sensitivity is not a burden, it is a gift. And I no longer apologize for it. I no longer try to harden myself or build walls around my heart. I no longer pretend that I am unaffected by the world around me. I feel everything. And that is beautiful. I honor my sensitivity. I protect my energy. I surround myself with people and environments that nourish me rather than drain me. And I trust that my tender heart knows exactly how to navigate this world. I am connected to something greater than myself. There is a thread of light that runs through all of existence. It connects every living being, every star in the sky, every grain of sand on every shore. And I am woven into that fabric. I am part of that tapestry. I am never separate. I am never alone. Even in my most solitary moments, I am held by the web of life itself. I am supported by ancestors I have never met. I am guided by wisdom older than time. I feel this connection now. I feel it in my heart, which beats in rhythm with the pulse of the universe. I feel it in my breath, which is part of the same air breathed by every creature on this planet. I feel it in my bones, which carry the memory of every woman who came before me, every mother in my lineage who survived and loved and hoped and dreamed. I am part of something vast and beautiful and eternal, and this knowing fills me with peace. I do not need to carry everything alone. I do not need to figure everything out by myself. I am supported by forces seen and unseen. I am guided by a love that transcends understanding. I am connected. I am held. I am home. I trust my intuition. There is a voice inside me that knows. It has always known. It whispers to me in quiet moments. It speaks through feelings in my body. It nudges me towards certain paths and gently steers me away from others. This voice is my intuition, my inner compass, my direct line to divine wisdom. For too long, I may have ignored it, overridden it with logic, talked myself out of what I knew to be true, let the opinions of others drown out the knowing in my own heart. But not anymore. Now I listen. Now I trust. When something feels right in my body, I honor that feeling. When something feels wrong, I honor that too. I do not need to justify my knowing to anyone. I do not need external validation to confirm what my soul already understands. My intuition has never led me astray. Even when I did not follow it, even when I chose differently and learned hard lessons, my intuition was always there, quietly pointing the way. I trust it now more than ever. I trust the whispers. I trust the nudges. I trust the feelings that arise without explanation. My intuition is a gift from the universe, and I unwrap it with gratitude. I am guided from within. I always have been. I embrace the unknown. The future is not something to fear. It is something to welcome with open arms and an open heart. I do not need to know exactly what is coming. I do not need to have every detail planned out. I do not need certainty before I can feel safe. The unknown is where miracles live. The unknown is where possibilities exist that my current mind cannot even imagine. Dreams that are bigger than anything I have dared to dream before. Love that is deeper than anything I have experienced. Joy that is fuller than anything I have known. All of this lives in the unknown, and so I embrace it. I release my grip on the need to control. I surrender my attachment to specific outcomes. I trust that the universe has plans for me that are better than anything I could plan for myself. I step into the mystery with courage and curiosity. I let go of the old stories that told me uncertainty was dangerous. I replace them with new stories that remind me uncertainty is simply another word for possibility. Anything could happen, and the more I trust, the more likely it is that what happens will be beautiful. I embrace the unknown. I welcome it. I dance with it. I am at peace. Peace is not something I must achieve or earn. It is not waiting for me at the end of some long journey. It is here, now, available to me in every moment, if I simply choose to receive it. I choose peace. I choose peace over worry. I choose peace over fear. I choose peace over the endless mental chatter that tries to convince me that something is wrong, that I am behind, that I should be doing more. Nothing is wrong. I am not behind. I am doing enough. I am being enough. I am enough. Peace settles into my body now. It fills my chest. It softens my belly. It relaxes my shoulders and my jaw, and the space between my eyebrows. It moves through me like a warm golden light, dissolving tension wherever it goes. I am safe. I am held. I am at peace. Even when life feels chaotic around me, there is a place inside me that remains untouched by chaos. A still, quiet center that knows everything is okay. That knows I am okay. That knows I will always find my way. I rest in that center now. I breathe in peace. I exhale surrender. I am at peace. I release what no longer serves me. I release old beliefs that have kept me small. Beliefs that told me I was not smart enough, not beautiful enough, not talented enough, not worthy enough. Beliefs that were never mine to begin with. Beliefs I inherited from others who were also afraid, who were also wounded, who did not know any better. I release them now with love and compassion for myself and for everyone who came before me. I release old patterns that have kept me stuck. The pattern of self-sabotage, the pattern of playing small, the pattern of choosing pain because it felt familiar, the pattern of abandoning myself to please others, the pattern of not speaking my truth. I release them now, gently, like opening my hands and letting go of something I no longer need to hold. I release old relationships that have run their course, people who were meant to be in my life for a season, not a lifetime, connections that once served a purpose, but no longer align with who I am becoming. I bless them, I thank them, and I let them go. I release old versions of myself that I have outgrown, the self who did not know her worth, the self who accepted less than she deserved, the self who was afraid to shine. I honor her. She did the best she could with what she knew, and now it is time for a new self to emerge. I am ready. I release the old. I welcome the new. I am grateful. Gratitude fills my heart like sunlight filling a room. I am grateful for my body, this miraculous vessel that carries me through the world, that breathes for me, beats for me, heals itself while I sleep, that allows me to taste and touch and see and hear and feel. I honor my body. I thank my body. I promise to treat it with kindness and care. I am grateful for my mind, for my ability to think, to create, to imagine, to dream, for the ideas that come to me in quiet moments, for the memories I cherish, for the wisdom I am gathering with each passing year. I am grateful for my heart, for its capacity to love so deeply, for its courage to keep opening, even after being hurt, for its tenderness and its strength, existing together, teaching me that I can be both soft and powerful at the same time. I am grateful for my life, for every experience that has shaped me, for every person who has touched my path, for every challenge that has made me stronger, and every blessing that has made me more humble. I am grateful for this moment, for this breath, for the gift of being alive on this beautiful planet, in this incredible time. Gratitude multiplies my blessings. The more I appreciate what I have, the more I receive to appreciate. This is the alchemy of a grateful heart. I am grateful. I am so deeply, endlessly grateful. Everything is working out for me, even when I cannot see it, even when it does not feel like it, even when circumstances seem difficult or confusing or painful. Everything is working out for me. Life is on my side. The universe is on my side. Every setback is a setup for something greater. Every closed door is redirecting me toward the door that is meant for me. Every delay is divine timing. making sure I arrive exactly when I am supposed to arrive. I do not need to understand how. I do not need to see the full picture. I do not need to figure it all out right now. I simply need to trust. Everything is working out for me. I am being guided. I am being protected. I am being led toward my highest good, even when the path seems uncertain. When I look back at my life, I can see how many things that seemed like endings were actually beginnings. How many things that seemed like failures were actually redirections. How many things that seemed like losses were actually making space for something better. This is always happening. It has always been happening, and it will continue to happen. Everything is working out for me. I say it again, with conviction. Everything is working out for me. I let those words settle into my bones. Everything is working out for me. Yes, yes, yes. I am patient with myself. Growth is not a race. Healing is not a competition. Becoming the woman I am meant to be is not something that happens overnight, and I release all pressure to rush the process. I am exactly where I need to be. Every season of my life has its purpose. Every phase of my journey is necessary. The slow moments are just as important as the breakthroughs. The quiet times are just as sacred as the times of dramatic change. I honor the pace of my own unfolding. I do not compare my chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. I do not measure my progress against anyone else's timeline. I do not criticize myself for not being further along. I am where I am, and where I am is perfect. I celebrate the small victories, the tiny shifts that might go unnoticed by others, but that I know represent enormous courage and growth. The moments when I choose love over fear. The times when I speak my truth, even though my voice trembles. The days when I simply show up and keep going. These matter. All of it matters. And I am proud of myself for every single step I have taken. I am patient with myself. I am gentle with myself. I am loving with myself. I am my own greatest ally, my own most devoted friend, my own most faithful supporter. And I always will be. I allow myself to receive. For so long, I may have been more comfortable giving than receiving, pouring into others while my own cup ran dry, deflecting compliments, minimizing gifts, feeling guilty when good things came my way. But receiving is not selfish. Receiving is sacred. When I allow myself to receive, I complete the circle of love. I allow others the joy of giving. I demonstrate that I believe I am worthy of good things. And I am worthy. I open my arms now. I open my heart. I open every cell of my being to receive. I receive love. I receive support. I receive kindness. I receive abundance. I receive miracles. I receive answered prayers. I receive it all without guilt, without apology, without feeling like I must immediately give something in return. I simply receive, and in receiving, I am filled. And from that fullness, I naturally overflow into the world around me, giving from a place of abundance rather than depletion. This is how it was always meant to be. I allow myself to receive. I allow myself to be blessed. I allow myself to be loved. I am ready for 2026. I am ready to step into a new chapter of my life, a chapter filled with expansion and growth and joy and love and abundance and peace. I am ready to receive everything that is meant for me. I do not need to hustle for it. I do not need to chase it. I do not need to prove myself worthy of it. I simply need to be who I am, to show up fully, to trust deeply, to love freely, to believe boldly. The woman who enters 2026 like this, open, trusting, grateful, at peace, in alignment with her highest self. She receives everything. She receives love that exceeds her wildest dreams. She receives opportunities that light her soul on fire. She receives abundance that flows to her without struggle. She receives healing in areas she did not even know needed healing. She receives miracles, big ones and small ones. Everyday miracles that remind her how magical life truly is. She receives support from the universe at every turn. She receives herself fully, completely, without apology. I am her. I am that woman. I am the woman who enters 2026 like this, and I receive everything. As we begin to bring this journey to a close, I want you to take one more breath, a deep, full, nourishing breath. Feel yourself fully present in your body. Feel your feet wherever they are resting. Feel the surface beneath you, supporting you. Feel the air around you, holding you. You are here. You are safe. You are loved beyond measure. The words you have received today are now part of you. They are seeds planted in the garden of your soul. Water them with your attention. Nurture them with your belief. And watch as they blossom into the life you have been dreaming of. You do not need to remember every word. You do not need to hold on to anything too tightly. Trust that what you needed to hear has reached you. Trust that your subconscious has received every message. Trust that something has shifted, even if you cannot name what it is. Something has shifted. You are not the same woman who pressed play at the beginning of this recording. You are lighter now. You are more open now. You are more aligned with who you truly are and who you are becoming. Carry this feeling with you into the rest of your day. Carry it with you into the rest of your week. Carry it with you into the new year. Whenever you forget, because we all forget sometimes, return to these words. Return to this breath. Return to this truth. You are worthy. You are loved. You are safe. Everything is working out for you. And the woman who enters 2026 like this, she receives everything. That woman is you. Go gently, beautiful soul. Go with love. Go with peace. Go with the unwavering knowing that life supports you, the universe adores you, and everything beautiful is on its way. Until we meet again.